The billionaire Tesla owner Elon Musk is the ultimate perform, and he knows it. As in recent events, the billionaire teased the notion that the only thing stopping Tesla's most souped-up Tesla Roadster from flying is safety precautions. Wait, that does mean that Tesla is planning to launch its first flying vehicle. Well, looking at the launch of electric truck, it seems possible, but the question is, when will it happen and how? Let's take a closer look at the predictions and model planning for the first ever flying car. For a flying car to be launched, it requires a big investment. A futuristic car model, great mind and rocket science, and Elon Musk has it all. As we see it now, we can say that through other companies are also trying, but maybe the first ever flying car will be made by none other than Tesla. But like us, many people would like to know, will Tesla ever make a flying car? The fact that Elon Musk would like to as an open secret, and we're quite positive that someone inside Tesla is already working on such a project. While we keep on waiting for it, Tesla's CEO took it to Twitter to praise the concept of a hypothetical Tesla Model V by the British industrial designer Tom Abbott Davies. The eVTOL electric vertical takeoff and landing vehicle, which Abbott Davies started to conceptualize while he was still a student in 2014, took inspiration from a manta ray. It's a one-passenger vehicle with 3 battery-powered engines, a 1250 kilowatt rear motor, plus a dual 650 kilowatt brushless engine, and a fuselage made of magnesium with a titanium shell. The Model V is of course just a concept and will never see the light of day, at least not until lithium-ion batteries will reach the energy density needed to propel a flying vehicle. Despite the first attempt at electric airplanes, flying car with VTOL would be different. According to Mr. Musk itself, batteries suitable for commercial flight would have to pack a density of at least 400 to 500 watt per hour kilogram, while right now, the best batteries can achieve a density of 250 watt hours per kilogram. We'll get there, eventually. But electric flying does seem to be a top priority for the electric mobility sector, which means that cool projects and concepts like Abbott Davies should keep envisioning a future of buzzing, drone-like, sustainable flying cars. According to Elon Musk, as in his tweets he's mentioned, the car will maybe be able to fly. He further added, not saying the next-gen Roadster special upgrade package will definitely enable it to fly, but maybe. It is a certain possibility. Just as question of safety, rocket tech applied to our car opens up revolutionary possibilities. Well, not to forget, Titan Musk is also CEO of SpaceX, affording Tesla the knowledge and access to rocket technology. Musk, in his TED Talk, said, "I'm in favor of flying things. Obviously, I do rockets, so I like things that fly. This is not some inherent bias against flying things, but there is a challenge with flying cars in that they'll be quite noisy. The wind force generated will be very high. Let's just say that if something's flying over your head, a whole bunch of flying cars going all over the place, that's not an anxiety-reducing situation. We should not neglect that Elon says, well, he promised a futuristic design for a pickup truck, and we got Tesla's Cybertruck, which has the inspiration from the Blade Runner films. Beyond the stainless steel exterior of the Cybertruck, its capabilities are in fact promising. The truck is fully electrical. The company talks of producing 3 versions, one with a single motor, another with 2 motors, and a third with 3 motors. The truck is bulletproof and has the world's best system installed. The first model will be in a rear-wheel drive configuration and have a range of 250 miles or 402 kilometers. The second will be all-wheel drive and have a range of 300 miles or 483 kilometers. The best performer will be the third variant with its range of 805 kilometers. Pricing were given by the company as $39,900, $49,900, and $69,900 US respectively. Millions of people have already pre-ordered their Cybertruck, and we think Elon ever officially announced the flying car, well, it'll be sold out in minutes. And let's not forget about the Tesla Model Y, which fills the space between the Model 3 and the Model X as a compact SUV. It will seat 7, a $3,000 extra, offers plenty of space, but will really appeal to those looking for something more affordable. The compact SUV segment is the biggest selling at the moment and isn't hugely populated with electric models, so it's a key target for Tesla. Tesla originally suggested 4 models would be available, but currently offers 2 specifications. Number 1 is the long-range, all-wheel drive, 326 miles, 0 to 60 in 4.8 seconds, and number 2 is the performance, all-wheel drive, 303 miles, 0 to 60 in 3.5 seconds. As with other Tesla models, some of the lower-tier models have been dropped, and the most affordable standard range is no longer available. When we look at the features Tesla has introduced, it definitely amazes the mind, such as solar roof. Most of us have seen the homes with gigantic solar panels trapped to their roof. Sure, it'd be cool to lower your electric bill, but it's not exactly pleasing to the eye. That's why Tesla came up with Solar Roof. The concept is simple. What if every shingle on your roof was a solar panel? Powerwall. Tesla's Powerwall is designed to store solar energy. One problem that plagues solar power users is the ability to store energy for use when the sun is down. Powerwall solves that issue. Tesla Superchargers. Tesla Superchargers are charging stations that have popped up all over the globe in the past 10 years. It's the electric car equivalent of a gas station. While users can charge their car at home with wall-mounted chargers, Superchargers can recharge a near-dead 85 kilowatt-hour battery in about 70 minutes, or get it to 50% in 20 minutes. Tesla more recently introduced V3 superchargers, which will increase the charging to 250 kilowatt-hours, potentially halving the charge time for compatible vehicles. Tesla's cars are also compatible with other chargers, as long as the plug fits, but superchargers are exclusive to Tesla cars. When the new Tesla Roadster was unveiled as a concept in November 2017, Musk touted some pie-in-the-sky performance numbers for this car, including a 60-mile-an-hour time of 1.9 seconds, a top speed of more than 250 miles an hour, and a quarter-mile time of just 8.8 seconds. That's outrageous. For reference, if that 60-mile-an-hour time holds up, it'll mean the Roadster is a full second quicker than its key rival, the gasoline-powered McLaren 570S. Also during this conference, Musk noted that the Roadster will come with standard all-wheel drive. This is less surprising. Tesla's mainstream EV models utilize two electric motors, one at the front and one at the rear, to drive all four wheels, so it makes sense that we'd see the same setup for the Roadster. Tesla claims it will offer the base Roadster for $200,000 and a limited edition Founder Series for $50,000 more. We have no details on what differentiates the two, other than the fact that only 1,000 Founder Series models will be built. If you're a collector, perhaps it's worth the extra dough, otherwise, save your money. In 2019, the company had long been in talks with Volante Scherzo, the Italian roadable aircraft startup, and at the Model 3 event, Musk stated that the collaboration is finally solidified. After officially announcing the collaboration, Musk went on to discuss a few of the car's capabilities, stating that it will be capable of vertical takeoff and landing (VTOL) and will be able to reach a top speed of a staggering 482 kilometers an hour, 300 miles an hour, while in flight. But we doubt those were rumors just because May 21st tweeted that Tesla Roadster to be launched in 2022 will be able to fly, though very briefly. Musk in his tweet said, "This will actually be able to fly very briefly. I always laughed at flying cars, and now I'm making one. Fate irony." Explaining the science behind the flying car, Musk said Tesla Roadster will come with a SpaceX option package. The car will have 10 rocket thrusters arranged seamlessly around the car. Musk further said that the rocket thruster-laden option will hit 0 to 100 miles an hour in just 1.1 seconds. In the tweet, Musk cautioned vulnerable people against using the car. He wrote, "It'll be safe, but very intense. Probably not wise for those with a medical condition, same as a hardcore roller coaster. We can think of a couple options for getting a flying Tesla off the ground. The first method would be rocket propulsion. This seems to be what Elon wants to use, a natural choice because of the connection with SpaceX. In fact, it appears he's not even joking." Describing the thruster system, Elon described that the car will use SpaceX cold gas thruster systems with ultra-high pressure air in a composite over-wrapped pressure vessel in place of the two rear seats. Well, he's right. In order to hover, the flying car will take air from above the car and throw it down. Since air has mass, a change in velocity of this air would mean it has a change in momentum, where momentum is the product of mass and velocity. According to the momentum principle, this change in momentum requires a force, and it's this force that counteracts the gravitational force to make the car fly. Why we seem so interested in the Tesla flying car again? Well, a tease that would be utterly ludicrous if it had come from practically anyone else but Tesla CEO Elon Musk hinted Sunday that a special upgrade of the company's new Roadster supercar may be capable of briefly flying. The first units of the Tesla Roadster, which Musk revealed at an event in California, are supposed to arrive in 2020 at a price of $250,000. He'd already promised that the car would be at the fastest production car of all time, featuring a top speed of more than 250 miles an hour. The Roadster, an electric vehicle that would be able to travel 620 miles on a single charge, was already set to achieve incredible speeds. Again, Tesla said the base version of the vehicle would go from 0 to 60 in 1.9 seconds, which is amazing. Still, if there's one thing that can be said about Musk, it's that he doesn't want to be late to the party. Other tech and auto companies, including Uber and Toyota, have begun working on flying cars. Believe it or not, the vehicle would be street legal. Flying it, however, maybe not. You might need to head to the track for that.